5 things you should know before getting a rabbit. They are expensive. They need food, obviously. They need a lot of toys. They need a litter box, supplies like that, food dishes, water dishes, obviously that stuff. They need hay. They need vet bills and trips to the vet. They can just get a bit expensive, and they obviously need toys because rabbits need to be entertained. And so just be prepared to save up and spend a lot of money on your rabbits, but they will thank you in the end if you do. Second, rabbits are very destructive. Some rabbits not so much, and it also depends on what lifestyle they're living in, I guess. If you have your rabbit in a cage, obviously they'll be more destructive because they don't have as much room depending on the size of the cage. If you don't give them lots of toys, they'll be destructive because they're bored. And they don't have to be destructive for a reason. They're rabbits. They're very destructive. Especially little Jenny. She will get into everything, and even if I block it off, she finds a way to get through. Next, they are pretty needy, if that's the right word. They need fresh water at least twice a day. They can't get too hot or too cold. They need lots of hay. They need a litter box. Technically, they don't need a litter box, but highly suggested. They need lots of playtime. If they're in a cage, they at least need 4 hours of playtime each day. If they're just free roamed, then you're good to go, I guess. But they need lots of toys. They do need another bunny with them. They are social animals, so they like to have another rabbit around, because even if you're like, okay, I'll play with my rabbit, I'll do this, I'll do that with my rabbit so they won't be lonely, it's not the same as having another rabbit. So they need a lot of stuff. And another thing is that they are prey animals, and they they like to be enclosed. They don't like open spaces. They don't really like being picked up or being handled very much. And they are harder to bond with than, let's say, a dog, which is like a hunter animal, I guess. So just be prepared that if your bunny doesn't want to socialize with you or cuddle with you or doesn't want to be picked up, it doesn't mean they don't love you. It just means that they don't really they don't like being picked up, especially with Ginny. She's a bit more sensitive, and she does not like being pet very much. She doesn't like being handled, picked up, really anything. But that's okay. And number 5, be prepared to be attached. You are going to love having a bunny. They are just so funny and so wonderful, especially if you get to know your rabbit. It is going to be wonderful. You are going to want to spend every minute with them doing bunny stuff, taking them on adventures. By the way, they don't like being outside. They're prey animals. Going back to the first thing, is that they're prey animals. They don't like being outside. Please put your rabbit inside, as they are not farm animals. They are prey animals. There's so much harm that can be done. by having them housed outside for multiple reasons. That's a whole nother video. But you should be, you should be loving your bunny and be prepared to love them so much and want to spend all the time in the world with them and just love cuddling, playing, eating food, doing all that stuff for your rabbit. So yeah, that's 5 things you should know before getting a rabbit. Thank you for watching.